Hello everyone, Rachel here with Order Your Lifestyle, and it is a wonderful fall-ish summer day. I'm celebrating the end of summer, and it's not quite fall, so that's why I call it fall-ish. It's that moment where you're just waiting. Can I take out my Thanksgiving decorations now? Can I start drinking the pumpkin spice now? I don't know, but I'm going to. And I'm playing the Christmas music already, and I'm really enjoying it. And so I want to start off with giving you some tips and some helpful tools to have successful mornings and successful evenings. Both go together, and both will ensure that your life flows together as you order your lifestyle. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. So I know that some of you have heard some of my tips and tools on that before. I'm going to go over some of them again, and there might be some new ones in there. So the first thing is you have to make the decision. Do you want to have a successful morning? If you are feeling like you're getting up and you're very rushed and things feel hectic and it's just all coming down on you before your day even truly gets started, well, do you want it to keep being like that, or do you want to do something about it? And I'm pointing the finger at myself because I know sometimes the prep it takes to have a successful morning makes me feel tired before I even get there, but you gotta choose. Do you wanna have a successful morning? So once you make that decision, the next thing is understanding exactly what you need to get the job done. Now, please understand, and I'm especially talking to my stay-at-home moms, you have a job. It might not require you to leave your house and officially punch a time clock, but you do have a job. It's called being a stay-at-home mom. So taking care of that house, taking care of the children, taking care of your husband if you're a stay-at-home wife, that's your job, and you need to treat it as such. So your successful morning is no different than anyone else who's trying to get up and get out the door and go to a different location for their work. And this also applies to anyone who works at home. You might not have to step out of your front door, but you need to treat it as such, or you'll feel your whole day continue to drag. And if you get to work at home, shouldn't you maybe be even more successful because you have an awesome environment? I think so. So what do you need to get the job done? Your briefcase, your computer, your tablet, your cell phone, your chargers, something to eat and or drink. All of that needs to be ready and in place the night before, no matter where your job is located. And I'm speaking to myself again because sometimes when I'm working at home and I get up to just get some more coffee, all of a sudden I look up and why am I folding clothes? I got up to get coffee. But if you don't set yourself up correctly and stay focused, you'll find all these little things that are gonna deter you from what you're actually trying to do. So then the third point for having a successful morning is do not underestimate the power of power dressing. Wear something that makes you feel good. I once heard a story of a Mary Kay sales director. For those of you who don't know, the directors are the tip-top ladies, the big dogs. She had a closet full of PJs. That was her wardrobe for work as a stay-at-home Mary Kay consultant. And so for her, that made her feel good. She had special pajamas. I want you to take note of that. Just because you work at home doesn't mean you should necessarily roll out of bed and roll over to your computer. You're not necessarily going to feel empowered when you do that. I don't know why. That's not my job. I'm the time coach, not the psychologist. But when you dress for success, you feel successful, it energizes you, and you can get more done in the time that you're dealing with. So whether it's the cutest pajamas ever or a full suit just to go to your kitchen table, put on something that makes you feel empowered. And this is also helpful for those of you who have jobs that are maybe not so power suit and tie atmosphere. Maybe you're a kindergarten teacher. Still, wear something that makes you feel sharp, still allows you to deal with those little kitties, but makes you feel sharp, and that's going to continue to fill you and give you energy throughout your day. Those are my 3 tips for how to have a successful morning. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who keeps joining me week after week to watch my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't already, you can do so now and follow me on all of the social media platforms. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Super excited about today's workshop. This is actually my 4th workshop that I'm going to be attending, and I have to say it has been an amazing experience being able to be a part of these workshops. The first workshop I went to 4 years ago, my husband actually that afternoon was kind of giving me a hard time. Why are you going to this workshop? Are you just like going to support your friend? And I said, well, I think I could actually learn something from it. And come that Christmas, our food was ready on time, and I was dressed on time, and I showed up to my meetings on time and my parties on time, and the food was done, and we didn't forget anything in the oven. It was awesome because it was all written out, and we planned it here at this workshop. And then come the next year, my husband actually said, hey, so are you going to that workshop thing again? So I love these workshops. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I absolutely love the value that Rachel brings by actually teaching these concepts and helping us work through it in a way that doesn't feel like work.